Hi, I'm John.
Hi, I'm Maria.
And this is D News JaM, Wednesday, 24th of June, 2020. The magical news of Disney. Welcome to this happy place. And if you're new here, please subscribe. We really do appreciate your support. If you like this week's show, please give us a big thumbs up and ring the bell to be notified every time we upload a new show every week. Once again, we have a jam-packed show full of Disney news this week. There's news from Disney parks around the world, Star Wars news, Maria is back once again with merchandise and fashion, and there is so much more. So let's get into it. Firstly, let's go over to Disneyland Hong Kong, where the park has had a grand opening this week. Such an exciting time to see the parks open across the world. And hopefully we'll all be back in the parks experiencing the magic really soon. Disney Parks blog had this to say about the opening. Disney parks are some of the happiest places on earth, allowing family and friends to come together and immerse themselves in unforgettable experiences while discovering wonder and joy around every turn. Today we mark the return of that wonder and joy at Hong Kong Disneyland as we reopened our gates to once again welcome guests and fans. We are incredibly proud of our castle of magical dreams as it enters its final stage of construction and magical transformation. The castle will launch later this year and represents a shining beacon of courage, hope and possibility. They also released a short video, and here's a little look.
Welcome back to the happiest place on earth. At Hong Kong Disneyland, we do believe in magic. As you can see, the Castle of Magical Dreams is entering the final stage of transformation and will launch in late 2020.
I'm so proud to perform here again and share the happiness with our guests. I miss them so much.
最想見到 Mickey Mouse 啊，同佢講我哋好掛住你啊！
我好感動同埋好感恩，同埋我諗我會永遠都記住，無論係賓客啦，或者我哋演藝人員再一次喺樂園呢度創造歡樂回憶嘅呢個興奮時刻啊！
And we wish them all the luck as they ramp up attendance after such a long time closed. Next, we're off to Paris, and finally, Disneyland Paris has set a phased reopening of the resort starting on July 15th. Returning to operations will be the Disneyland Park, Walt Disney Studios Park, Disney's Newport Bay Club Hotel, and Disney Village, all in line with guidance from the French government and health authorities. The news comes as coronavirus restrictions continue to ease in France as the cinemas open this week. Enhanced health and safety measures will be implemented for both cast members and guests, including limits on attendance and required advanced ticketing and reservations. Cast members and guests aged 11 years and older will be required to wear face coverings while at the resort, and we'll continue to update you as we get closer to the park opening. It's an extremely exciting time for Disney lovers all across Europe to see their park reopen. And the excitement continues this week over in Tokyo with the news that both Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea will open July 1. The Tokyo Disney Resort is beloved by many Disney park fans, so seeing them reopen is so great to hear. The park has been closed since February 29th, and that means it would have been closed 4 months before it opens on July 1. And again, we'll bring you all the news as it happens over in Tokyo, so stay tuned to D News JaM for that. So Disney World has had some sad news this week, but was no real surprise. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2020 has been cancelled. In a statement, Disney said, while assessing another fall special event, Disney's Not So Scary Halloween Party, we determined that many of its hallmarks, stage shows, parades and fireworks are unable to take place in these unprecedented times. With that in mind, we've made the very hard decision to cancel this year's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. In other Disney World news, it seems that the park's reopenings are going to be extremely popular. This week, Walt Disney World opened its park reservation system to guests. There have been many reports spread across the internet claiming some of the parks are completely booked out already, but there are 3 days we can confirm that doesn't have availability anymore, and that's over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So the opening day and the 2 following days over there are totally booked out. So those days would be July 15th, 16th and 17th. It seems that a lot of people over in Florida are missing Disney. So if you're thinking to be the first on Rise of the Resistance or the first one to drop on the Tower of Terror, I'm sorry to say that if you aren't booked in, you're going to miss out on the first 3 days. And now it's time for Merchandise and Fashion with Maria.
Hello once again and welcome back to Merchandise and Fashion. Let's start off with merchandise this week. First up, these super adorable Star Wars mini planters. They come from Etsy by the seller Redwood Stoneworks. The collection contains Chewie, Porg, Princess Leia, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper and the Death Star, to name a few. Our favorite has to be the Chewie planter, which is also very popular as it's the best seller, and he's just so super cute. The price ranges from $19 to $21. Want more plants around your house? Well, you're in luck with the Nightmare Before Christmas Succulents collection. Available from Bradford Exchange. Each of the succulent pots available in the collection is inspired by a different character from Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Expertly handcrafted and finished with a fired glaze. Blooming from each fine ceramic pot is a different artificial cacti, vibrant with forever green sprouts that look exactly like the real thing. The first set features 2 versions of Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington self and his Jack-o'-lantern Pumpkin King face. Ready to accompany Jack is Sally and a jar of deadly nightshade. Just like Jack, these also arrive with artificial small succulent plant. Sets are priced at $39.95. There is limited stock, so order now to avoid disappointment. Next, we have the new Lego sets to celebrate Lego Star Wars, the new Skywalker Saga. Attention Jedi Masters and Master Builders, we have some exciting news. StarWars.com is thrilled to reveal several new Lego Star Wars sets, all of which feature the highly anticipated Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video game. How does that work? For some sets, elements like minifigures and vehicles will automatically be included in the game. For others, you'll just enter a code provided in the set's building instructions to bring its minifigures and/or vehicles to life in Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The releases span the entire saga and beyond, from the original trilogy to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, along with some previously announced sets now confirmed to feature unlockables in the game. The sets include Anakin's Jedi Interceptor at $29.99, Armored Assault Tank at $39.99, Knights of Ren Transport Ship at $69.99, General Grievous's Starfighter at $79.99, AT-AT at $159.99, the Death Star Final Duel at $99.99, Resistance ITS Transport at $99.99, the Razor Crest at $129.99. We just love these sets and are all available now on lego.com. And that's it for merchandise this week. Now it's time for some fashion. So let's talk about a couple of releases for July 4th. Firstly, the new Minnie Mouse sequined ear headband. This has a red sequined bow, stars and stripes, ears, and a band that states "Land That I Love." The item description says it's a stirring keepsake to honor America for years to come. They will be amazing to wear and show off your pride for a wonderful country when the parks reopen. These ears are available on Shop Disney for $29.99. And secondly, for the 4th, this Loungefly Stars and Stripes mini backpack, decked out in blue sequins, outfitted with adjustable straps and a patriotic lining pattern. It's the perfect bag to tote along to a fireworks show, barbecue, or any festive outing. Available now on Shop Disney for $90. And if you're looking for more July 4th gear, we suggest you head over to Shop Disney for a huge range. My goodness, who doesn't want to look like a princess when they get married? And we just love this next item. The 2020 Disney Fairy Tale Wedding Collection. The new collection would grant the wish of any bride on their wedding day and let them be the princess of their dreams. There are 9 gowns in the collection, and these are Cinderella, Belle, Ariel, Tiana, Jasmine, Snow White, Aurora, Rapunzel, and Pocahontas. They are all so beautiful, don't you think? The only problem now is which one to choose. More details can be found on DisneyWeddings.com, and we are told they are priced between $1,200 and $2,600. And lastly, for fashion this week, it's a new venture for Loungefly, The Stitch Shop, a new range of clothing and accessories from the company. The collection contains a range of dresses, skirts, tops, and mini ears, some of which have already sold out. They are so popular. Highlights we love from the collection include these Minnie Mouse polka dot pin trader ears for $30, this Mickey Minnie Peekaboo dot Lizzie date night dress for $110, Minnie Mouse balloon dot Sandy skirt for $80, and Mickey and Minnie Balloons Olivia dress for $125. Some sold out items are restocking, so pick them up as soon as you can. The collection is available now on loungefly.com. And that's it for merchandise and fashion for this week. Now it's over to you, John.
Thank you, Maria, and I just love those Star Wars Lego sets. And let's head off world now to Star Wars. And this Monday, we received an email from Star Wars Celebration telling us that the order transfer and refund program was now live. You should have received this email by now if you have tickets to the event. And so it gives you 3 choices. You can get a full refund, you can transfer your tickets to the 2022 event, or you can get a credit for merchandise. And don't forget, if you do indeed transfer your tickets, you get that Stormtrooper pin we mentioned last week. And we found the process very easy and we were done in a matter of minutes. And in further Star Wars news, Jon Favreau in an interview this week said he had told the Star Wars team to listen to fans. During the interview, he stated, "You put something out in the world and then it echoes back to you. You have to listen. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. You have to feel the energy of the audience." And it's because of this we think that The Mandalorian has done so well. And listening to fans will continue, we think, into season 2, with many fan favorite characters set to appear. It seems that The Mandalorian is going to lead the Star Wars charge for many years to come. And if you had the chance to talk to Jon Favreau, what would you ask him for in the next season of The Mandalorian? Leave your questions for him in the comments section below. And we'll select one of those comments, and that comment will win this awesome Black Series Mandalorian 6-inch figure. And now let's go to Disneyland. And as we go to air, we note that Disneyland and DCA parks still do not have approval to open. But we have seen a Know Before You Go article on Disney Parks blog regarding Downtown Disney, which states there will be a few things to know before you head down there. Firstly, limited parking and entrances. Also, temperature screenings prior to entry. Enhanced cleaning procedures. Face coverings will be required. Physical distancing and capacity measures. And also operational changes. We hope approval is given shortly, as we know just a few people that are interested to get back to the magic at Disneyland. And lastly this week, let's talk Disney Plus. And we wanted to talk about a show we've brought up before on our channel, and that's the series Into the Unknown, the making of Frozen 2 the movie. This will be a 6-part series on the making of the #1 animated film of all time, as cameras capture the breakthroughs and challenges of this groundbreaking movie. We are really excited to see this one, guys. And here's a little look at the trailer.
For Frozen, we had created these two sisters. I get caught up in them because they feel real to me. They feel like family. That's part of what drives us. For Frozen 2, there's a sense of responsibility and high expectations.
Carrying on what people fell in love with in the first movie.
In animation, you write a script, and then you record it. Ready? And then they go back to the drawing board. And it changes dramatically.
Goodbye. All right, ready?
Into the unknown.
You have an audience that loves these characters.
Into the unknown.
I wasn't prepared to cry at this.
Into the unknown.
If you can do better, you have to do it.
I actually animated her based on videotaping myself. Can't believe I just showed that to you guys.
Is that better?
It's an exciting time, but this is it. I guess you could say we're going into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
And that's it for the show this week. Please don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a big thumbs up. And we'll see you next week for more of the magical news of Disney. Until then, it's not goodbye, but we will see you real soon.